really mobile. Void Spirit, Tinker with Bounty, even Phoenix as well, not too shy on the movement department. So I like what Supernova has. And no matter what, I think they're going to give us a fun game. So let's go. Game 2. Holy Grail already 1 game up. Nobody wants to see this win, Lacoste. Dude, Beastmaster, Medusa, Oracle. This is so cookie cutter. If this loses, life was better for all of us because we get some exciting things happening, not just the usual expected route of events.
Yeah, what do you want to see? You want to see Tinker bounty winning? I think everybody who played Dota experienced this at a certain point in their life.
It's been a while.
And you can't seem to be too happy about it. Unless you're a Tinker or Bounty, you're like, yeah, man, this combo is so good. I want to play with my friend. You just need to find one of those rare friends that do play Tinker.
All the people that I play Dota with have long since determined that MMR matters to them more than playing Tinker, so I haven't seen one of these in a game in a while. So we're going to see how it goes here. Very intrigued to see how this breaks down for Supernova. But game 2, let's go. Last game, we didn't have any weird shenanigans with any bounty runes. First Blood also took us, like, what, 6 minutes to find?
Yeah.
So are we going to be having the same situation of having to wait quite a while before action breaks out?
I don't think so. I could see this top lane for Holy Grail doing really good. It's a killer lane for sure. One misplay from Lich could cause him a lot of problems. I'm really surprised that we don't see too much Dark Willow being picked. This hero is insanely good. Maybe I'm slightly biased because I love to play the hero. It's just this Bramble Maze in the lane, it's so good.
Phenomenal spell, honestly. What does this mid lane look like? I haven't seen it in a while, the Ember versus Tinker. So last game out, obviously the Queen of Pain really struggled, which we anticipated. What do we expect to happen here with these two heroes?
Tinker shouldn't have too many problems in this lane. Playing into Ember, like you use laser, there's unwritten rule of Dota. When you use laser, it's been like that for years now. How do we know if it's unwritten? I guess it's passed on by me telling this story. You laser someone and then you have to get like 1 CS, 1 deny out of it.
Okay. Han must follow the rules. Can't mess us up, my friend. Make sure that these lasers work out for you. But should still be A-okay in this mid lane. Top lane should be fine as well. Yeah, they have this Bramble Maze Beastmaster, but they have Void Spirit with Lich behind them. This feels so hard to
Courier.
Get through. Courier will die. Shola able to get another Courier kill. What was it him last game that was assassinating someone's couriers the entire game?
Yeah. Another pull from Chola in this top lane. Getting some good denies. While Dong is CSing nicely. 11-1 on Void Spirit.
Getting a drag back onto this Beastmaster. There's the Resonant Pulse, gives him the shield, Frost Shield on top of that. My God, punching through this is going to be so hard. DQQ was hitting him forever, dude, and it barely did any damage.
Blood Grenade didn't connect on Dong. Maybe they wanted to go for some counterplay. Bramble Maze wasn't available. It was just like a harassment tool.
Oh, no one's going to end up dead on that side of the map. Down here on bottom. You said in the draft that we can't expect Chen to have the best game ever on this bounty, given that he has to play into Medusa Oracle. And also his mid laner is Tinker, right? And Tinker's going to end up doing well, but Tinker's a farming, not a rotating mid laner. It's going to take some time before help can come if things don't go amazingly. Like, he's getting his CS, but definitely has to watch himself, make sure that he's never out of position here.
You get close, every single time laser is up in this mid lane. But Bramble doesn't connect. You want to place Bramble like slightly more so that they go potentially through the second Bramble as well. It's a, I would say, relatively difficult spell to execute. It's a skill shot, so kind of hard to look bad on the hero. Easy, what I meant.
Super simple. Everyone can look bad.
Yeah, so this hero is tough to play. Like you misuse your Terrorize Also, I want to see what he starts to put in more points in, whether that's going to be Bramble or Shadow Realm. I do like Bramble more to have more control since you're playing into Void Spirit. Shadow Realm has been buffed, so we might see him pick up a second point on it, but goes into Bramble. And now Void Spirit in trouble.
Indeed he is. He needs the help of Shola to throw in the Frost Blast. Oh, the Shadow Realm hit almost killed Nova. But Dong will end up dead anyway as Dolam throws in the Wild Axes. And Supernova's Void Spirit is dead. Okay. Good stuff coming in from the Holy Grail. And to make matters even better, Dolam is the one that gets the kill. So he gets the bonus gold. Very shortly away from getting the Helm of Iron Will. So they can just leave with the Dark Willow, who heads to the other side of the map as they watch the Phoenix getting brought down. Gon will end up dead as well to burn damage coming out of Sheep. So even beyond the grave, the Phoenix has his influence felt on the map.
DQQ TP'd mid. It was a long TP, second TP to the mid lane. Can't even help them. Doesn't have mana to do so. So they get some trades. Medusa farming in this bottom lane, which leaves Dolme alone top. But still, Dong CSing nicely. Like even with this first blood that he gave away, doing a really good job.
So definitely needs to still get this Battle Fury. The CS numbers for Supernova still do look quite decent for them. So just want to be a farm fest. Does this Bounty Hunter build exactly the same as he did in the previous game? Do we just go like a Solar Crest, Crimson Pipe? Something else more important for you?
I'm down for Crimson again, since you're playing into Medusa, but if he wants to go for more scaling... On?
Because, sorry to interrupt you, but look at this. An early rotation from a Tinker. Not stuff that you see every day. Aether Remnant will connect and Han getting a kill with the laser. Pre-6 minutes, TP rotation from a Tinker. I have officially seen it all today.
If that Remnant doesn't connect, then it's a disaster, but he manages to get it. And getting very close to his Blink Dagger. Gonna continue to farm up, looking at some of the stacks that they made for Tinker. In the triangle, they have a couple. DQQ, Shadow Realm still available. So we'll be able to get out of trouble.
Sheep not as lucky. Trying to Icarus dive away though. And that should keep him alive. So both lineups have a support. Suffering a little bit in the damage department. DQQ just shadowing Han. He's gonna walk underneath the sentry if he goes too far forward. So very good time to retreat. He denied it. Making sure that the Tinker actually has to go home to replenish his arsenal. Good stuff from the Dark Willow. And the game, despite a couple of kills happening, still stays relatively uneventful from a kill perspective. People still prioritizing their farm for now.
Both teams farming. Gon hits that level 6 on Ember. Yet to see a rotation coming out from him.
Where do you think he should go if he does start to move? They don't have Primal Roar just yet.
This is massive. 2 XP runes.
SJ got one.
Now Dark Willow's
DQQ
level
got
5.
the other one. And Sheep. Dude, Sheep is only level 3. Hasn't cracked level 4 just yet. Will now be aware that this has been stolen. Says, sorry, boys. Couldn't get you in time. Feels bad.
Yeah, this is what makes the difference in a game. Both Lich and Phoenix are very level-dependent heroes. You need that level 6 to have teamfight presence.
Oh, jump in by Dong. Dude, this guy has no chill. I've been loving to watch him play Dota. Because he just goes all in every single time. It's a Div 2 is full, man. Seeing these new faces, and I must say, Supernova, I don't know who at the Aster department does the scouting, but this time around, some of the players they've gotten for this team really do show some promise and potential just with the few games we've seen from them so far.
Yeah, you can like check a couple of games and see players that definitely stand out more than others. Summer in this bottom lane, he got a lot of his gold stolen. As soon as Bounty picked up that Vanguard, he is ready to go in.
Mid lane. Han is dead.
That's
gonna get taken out by Gon. Burnt down by this Ember Spirit with the supports backing him up. SJ is the one credited with the kill. It is huge, huge, huge. That stalls out the Blink Dagger from the Tinker. Puts Ember in a good position. He's actually gonna pop a regen rune. Potentially go and force a fight somewhere on the map. He was TPing, but ends up canceling it. Will content himself with just farming mid.
Radiant used Scan to see if it's Bounty or someone else approaching Medusa, because she's really low on mana. Does have one healing Lotus to work with. No magic stick, however, on Medusa. That's an interesting one.
This is scary. She does pop a mango, but she's still gonna be out of mana. She's actually dead. Dong just showed up, taking a trip through the Twin Gates, has the Astral Step to close the gap. So that's an easy kill to pick up. Oh my goodness. Medusa dead. The one bright spot is they're not playing with like some Visage, Beastmaster offlane. So at the very least, it's not that easy for them to take your tower after killing Dusa, but still, so good.
No damage to towers. Bounty, Lich, Phoenix, like these heroes don't deal any kind of damage, like all 5 of them pretty much, but for the love of God, buy Magic Wand on Medusa. It's the best item you can get, like gives you stats. Like right now she has 186 HP. If she has Magic Wand there, because Bounty used like multiple Shuriken tosses, Phoenix with Icarus Dive, Fire Spirits, I think you survive there with like 1 TP rotation potentially.
Medusa might not have gotten onto that memo just yet. Donga is going to take the Twin Gate back home. And it looks like he's deviating somewhat from what we've seen in China with the carry Void Spirits. Building Echo Saber into Harpoon straight. No Battle Fury stop off. Okay, so he's going to be more active on the map than we expect.
Right,
here in the river, Shola.
Were people building Battle Fury? I don't remember seeing a single game.
Safe lane and Void Spirit builds Battle Fury in this region, brother. Emo showed us the way. He taught us. Shola should end up dead here. At the same time, the Bounty Hunter will end up taking a tumble in the top lane in tandem with the Dark Willow. So, some assassinations across the map. Dong does survive. But yeah, dude, I'm telling you, this Battle Fury, it's good. It doesn't sound like it, but it's actually pretty good.
I'm a bigger fan. Like, it sounds a little lackluster because you don't get stats from Battle Fury. You get Echo Saber, you get the damage, you get the stats, Mana Regen, and then you get Manta Style, Deso, whatever route you want to go for. Like, sometimes I've seen even Void Spirits pick it up Aghanim Scepter if it's a really good game for it, where they need more control, even from the carrier role. But I'm down to see this Battle Fury. What's the next item after you finish off Battle Fury?
So you go Battle Fury. There've been 2 different builds. One went Battle Fury straight into Skadi. The other one went Battle Fury, Manta Skadi, Nullifier was the other one. No, Nullifier came first before the Skadi finished, yeah.
Nullifier is a big item on Void Spirit, where you have the kill threat on supports. These like Pavis, Glimmer Caves, Force Staffs, they don't work. Suddenly they stopped working. Ice Frog sold you. Broken item, yeah, but I want a refund.
Well, top lane, Chola definitely wants a refund for some of the vision on the map. He's like, please take back your wards, take back your heroes, don't kill me. Bring down this Lich. More space for the Beastmaster, and we're getting closer to finishing the Helm of the Overlord. That should mean this top side of the map is completely owned by Dolem and Holy Grail.
Sheep managed to find some farm and is level 6, which is pretty nice considering that their XP rune got stolen.
He's here with this Supernova. Gone. Has a safety remnant available, so not too scared about this. Even has one available. Dong thought about going in, but only now did Aether Remnant come back off cooldown, so impossible to do so.
Dolmek can't really help him out. He has no mana, so for now, playing on a different side of the map. I want to see Gon be slightly more maneuverable. I want to see him move around the map, try to get stuff done. You can see where Cholo is collecting that XP. Plus Chen, Hand of Midas bounty. What is this?
I was about to ask you about this. Dude, I was literally about to ask you about this and say, have you seen what this bounty's doing? This is so pog. Hand of Midas. I don't think I've ever actually seen a Midas on a bounty from the offlane like this, but we shall see how it all goes.
I don't know how to feel about this one. It's like Doom with Hand of Midas makes sense on Doom, but on Bounty...
Oh, wait, Gun is dead. Gun is dead. Gun is dead. Oh no, he didn't have a safety remnant. He thought he could like get out, but he just gets picked off. Oh no. Well, not that means Lacoste. It means we're even closer to the Midas, baby. Bounty got the kill.
I don't know if he wants to commit to it. I just don't see the synergy. because you don't right click. It's more about the gold. You get gold from Janata. You get gold from track. Like, do you need more gold?
Gonna try to get more gold off the corpses of enemy heroes. As him and the team smoke up. Very nice Radiant scan. Connects flush onto the support and the bounty. However, they still are gonna come across DQQ and Dolem. Question is, do they have what it takes to find this kill? Goes into the Shadow Realm almost immediately. Chola, unfortunately, not gonna be fast enough with the Sinister Gaze. So DQQ will live. All they can do is try and take back some control on their jungle.
At least this time, Supernova picks up their bounty rune. XP rune. Han was the one who picked it up. Continues to farm these stacks that they made for him. Going into Shiva's guard next.
This game right now, yet again, drawing itself into a bit of a crawl like what we saw in Game 1, around a similar portion of time. However, Supernova, unlike in Game 1, don't seem to have any plans for grouping up to take any big towers. At this stage in Game 1, they'd already taken mid, bottom, and was setting up for like a tier 2 tower push down bottom. This time, much more concerned with getting the money for the Tinker and finishing off this Manta style potentially for the Void Spirit.
Seems like Supernova is not in any rush. Want to keep farming. Tinker just got his first big item.
For Holy Grail, they're also not really in a rush to do anything. It feels like everyone's farming away. Even Gone, the hero that's supposed to set up for them, is just trying to finish off a BKB. But he is being aggressed into, potentially. They take out his Myth Hammer, but that'll give him the information that he needs to play very, very safely.
Also, speaking of playing safely, going into BKB as his first item on Ember Spirit, thinks that he's gonna die, needs to be the one dealing with like Lich, Phoenix. I don't mind it. He had, like, whenever Ember Spirit has a bit of a slower start, they tend to go for it, but it's also gonna slow you down in terms of farm.
I wouldn't mind too much if he just finished off the Maelstrom now. And then he might be in a bit of... He still has a Remnant. He's fine. He's chill. But yeah, I wouldn't be too sad if he went for a Maelstrom first. The game doesn't feel like it's active enough, or it's not going to change all that much in the next, say, I don't know, 10 minutes. That BKB first would feel really good. I think you'd still probably get the item if you went for the Maelstrom first.
Yeah, he can still switch it, which is why you buy Mithril Hammer first, to have that option. I wouldn't mind seeing Maelstrom, because it seems like it's going to be a farm game. Look at Tinker, his HP. Whew, I got worried there for a second.
Well, he only dropped down to 10 HP, bro. What's the issue? It's fine. Thank God for him that there's no Bloodseekers in this game. So, what's he going to be building after the Shiva's Guard on this Tinker? Well, this is Oyster. His team, similar to Game 1, they have much better team fight, but they still don't have the best lockdown. So, a Hex at some point would really not be missed out on. It would feel very nice for the team.
Yeah.
There it is. And a Midas, baby. 17 minutes in. Bounty Hunter. Okay, I need to go check how fast this is.
Okay,
for the global stats. Hold on.
Listen, there. So you have Crack Gold, you have Janata, you have Midas now. In terms of neutral items, you get Philosopher's Stone. That's it.
Oh,
that's the most
baby.
greedy build that I would ever see. I don't think it can go, like, buy Refresher after. Refresher, Octarine, lower the cooldown and everything. Yeah. I mean, that's what Doom does.
I would love to see it.
There's the
That
first
basically
usage.
is how Doom plays Dota. Yeah.
Finds it. Let's
So
see
check
what
this
the
out.
token is. I swear.
So check this out, man.
Ring of
No, you
Aquila.
gotta-
Maybe there was no
Aquila.
Philosopher's Stone available.
So here, first, a quick random stat question, Mr. Lacoste. How many Midases do you think bounty hunters have bought in all pro games prior to this one?
2.
2. I'll tell you the answer after this engagement. Dong jumps in right now. He's finding SJ on the Oracle. So Oracle is still alive. Forced to pause promise himself, however. Eating a lot of rockets from this Tinker. We'll just get back. Dropping the Terrorize, though, coming in from DQQ to create some space. But the team still wants to fight. Shola has the full Chain Frost available. Has Sinister Gaze. They really want to target. They even just got the Spirit Vessel for Sheep. However, Holy Grail won't deny them. There's the Sinister Gaze. They finally found Gon. What? Gon? He had vision. Lacoste, he knew these heroes were here. They have an Observer Ward.
Yeah, so some of Gon's movements around the map have been really questionable. Like what he did with Queen of Pain in the first game, a couple of those blinks, going for runes. But give me the answer. What about that Hand of Midas?
So, before this game, there have been 14 Hand of Midases across all Dota 2 history, built on Bounty Hunter. Funnily enough, Shen here, his timing on this is 4th. The previous 4th timing on this was him again on Bounty Hunter. 17 minutes, 4 seconds picking this up. But yeah, 15 of them top 4, and 2 of them are him in that bracket.
And in 14, out of those 14 Hand of Midas pickups on Bounty, he was the one who did it 13 times.
14 times, yeah.
No one else does. Roar should grant him the kill here. I could see Holy Grail going for Roche on Radiant side, which is going to be in 20 seconds. You have good vision. You have damage from this Beastmaster, Helm of the Overlord creep, Medusa as well. That's about to finish off Scotty. A bit of a different build on Summer. No Butterfly second item. Butterfly second item gives you like that insane amount of damage early on. Gives you the tankiness, gives you evasion. And going into MKB next.
Okay. Dong, just gonna quickly getting a quick jump onto SJ. This time around, they should be able to pick up the track gold off of this. Gon can do nothing to help him out. Even stealing some Janata. Thank you very much for the bonus money.
I guess the reason why he doesn't go for Butterfly is doesn't play into any right clickers. You're playing into Tinker, Void Spirit. Bounty might turn into right clicker, considering the items that I see in his quick buy. That's BKB, SNY. We'll have to see if he commits for it.
I'm just so intrigued by Shen's build in this game. It's very fun to see. On the other side of the map, Gon did decide to commit for the full BKB, so he is going to end up getting his net worth really predicated on how much activity he can cause on the map, which can be a problem. But if they can connect with these fights, it can get a lot better. But they have to connect with those. Once he gets a BKB, I want to see them smoke immediately. Does DQQ have one? He does. Yeah, it's waiting in the inventory, in the backpack. So once the BKB is online, let's go find a kill on the map. Top lane, they actually might try to kill off the Summer Medusa. Supernova got popped for this one as well. Terrorize does come out, but obviously it doesn't do anything to the Supernova. Egg does pop, but the Stone Gaze from the Medusa does dissuade the rest of Supernova just running up the hill. In the meantime, Han gets hit with the Primal Roll. He's being chased down right now by these Holy Grail heroes, and they will find the Tinker. He's brought down to rights, no buyback available. Chain Frost bouncing around from Shola, but doesn't have that much of an impact. Gon is on the forward edge of the fight. He gets Sinister Gazed in, but they don't have enough damage to kill him off. Nova needs them more punch right now as they're beating down this Ember Spirit.
Completely.
Dong, though, can't really make this happen. Summer is out of mana, but it's also on the high ground, away from the danger part of this fight. Dong dissimulates away. The rest of Supernova doesn't want to keep fighting. And a lot of heroes fall very low cost, but only one ends up tumbling in the Tinker.
Yeah, he got the defense matrix off, so some extra status resistance kicking in. It was enough still for Dark Willow to connect, get the kill there. You can see lack of damage on their side, because Scotty is like not the real damage item on Medusa. Makes her super tanky, going into MKB next to have that ability, have that item to counter laser from Tinker. It's been a lot of stacking. If we could see the number of stacks that Supernova did, I think those would be pretty high, especially the ancient stacks. They've been in this outer ring, in the triangle, doing a lot of work. Both supports, Han also stacking for himself. Every single time I see him farming, it's always stacks that he's farming.
Yeah. Gonna make another one right now. So we have a triple stack of ancients to be farmed up. Seeing him on this high ground gives me some very vivid flashbacks of March of the Machines. Thank God that spell is out of the game. Top lane, Dolem gets a young Dispel on top himself, but could still end up dead here. Dong doesn't have Aether Remnant just yet, though. And there's still a tier 1 tower, so lots of reinforcements are streaming in. Primal Roar thrown in onto Dong. Terrorizes there as well. Do they have the damage to kill him off in time? Yes, they do. As he falls, Shen should follow him into the grave. And the rest of Supernova just want to flee. Big pickup for the Holy Grail. And this might open up the tier 2 tower, but more importantly, this could open up Roche.
Yeah, I wanted to see some earlier Roche. Oh, Bramble, who doesn't connect. It was a close one.
Close. Oh, that's tier 2 gone for sure. So now what? What's the plan here, Lacoste? We keep losing this Void Spirit. That's the second time he's gone down in an engagement. He's definitely not tanky enough just yet. But they still also need damage, right? So does he tank the L, but build BKB potentially on Void Spirit, and then build damage later? Or will the damage help his team out more right now?
BKB into Primal Roar, Stone Gaze doesn't feel too good. I think you need to go all in on the damage, get either Nullifier or get Daedalus, and go from there. Because you want to be taking out these supports first, resetting multiple times, Frost Shield on top of you, dissimulate out of the trouble. How's Tinker looking? Again, farming those stacks. In the outer rings, Shiva's Guard completed. Going into E-Blade next. So slightly more burst damage. An item that deals well with Medusa as well. So Medusa, probably after seeing that one, might want to go for BKB. If there's an early E-Blade, for now gonna be MKB, finished in another minute or so.
They're also trying to itemize into some anti-Tinker territory, as Dolem is building Blink Dagger. He had it queued up just now after his Guardian Greaves, so I imagine he finishes GG Boots first. Then we'll have Blink Primal Roar specifically onto the Tinker. And these heroes, they don't have saves just yet. Like, they have Frost Shield, yeah. At some point, eventually, you can get Ag Supernova, but right now, if Tinker gets jumped on, nothing that they can do too much about on the side of the Supernova lineup.
They can try to Sun Ray, but that's about it. Maybe throw a Frost Shield in terms of the Pavis, in terms of like the defensive items, Force Staff that could push them out of the trouble. There are none available. And Dolme, you talked about his itemization. This is Pipe, Guardian Greaves against Tinker. You want to have these items. Reigns of Destiny also drop from Oracle, so some extra healing, some extra damage where you're going to be fighting. It's such a cool upgrade. Like, it was old Ags that has been added to the shard with reduced numbers. Chen, forced to buy
That's an early
pop his
BKB.
BKB.
Yeah, this is not great. That's a 9-second charge already taken away. And Summer didn't have to do anything for it, just literally showed up. Him and Gon just got there, and Shen's like, oh snap, BKB time. So that gives Holy Grail the advantage around the Roshan pit. Medusa just picked up an MKB as well, so her damage output is through the roof. And they're just walking into the pit. They're gonna dare Supernova to fight them here.
It's a lot of damage. Look at it go. It's very difficult for Supernova. They need to land some like 6 Supernova. That's the spell. But it's only level 1 now. So this dies quickly. Again, you're playing into Beastmaster plus Medusa. Good Bramble. Hawk is going to scout them out. They see everything.
They do indeed. They get a Primal Roar out onto Sheep, and they should kill off this Phoenix very early on. Does have buyback if needed. Dong on the north of the fight misses all his spells onto the Oracle. The rest of Holy Grail, though, will do no such thing onto Chola. They kill the Lich. Chen will be next. He used BKB earlier, so he didn't have it available to defend himself here. So Holy Grail not only get an Aegis, they get 3 heroes. And you know what's crazy, Lacoste? You know earlier on you mentioned how big the Wisdom Rune pickups are going to be?
Yeah.
Dude, this Phoenix was a 325 experience. Oh, 225, sorry, from having level 12. Maybe if you got that Wisdom Rune, you feel more comfortable with level 2 Supernova taking the fight, but you don't have it, so you just end up losing stuff.
Problem is you didn't even use Supernova. You've been under vision of Hawk and Observer Ward. So like this whole fight, they've seen everything. And what a shocker. Bounty Hunter with Hand of Midas not doing well, huh?
Not you didn't ask. You didn't ask me how many of those 14 prior games were victories.
None.
No, there were some. There were 5 victories.
Well, that's definitely not coming from the Bounty's Hand of Midas presence. It's like, oh, my Morphling went 20-0 while I built Hand of Midas on Bounty and we won.
Yeah. Would he have been inspired to work harder for the victory if I bought good items? No. You would have just played a normal game. And now, normal game means supports die very easily. Sholo about to get right-click down. Dong did end up getting a kill onto DQQ though. Sadly, no track gold on top of it. Has to drop an Aether Remnant to ensure his escape. And he isn't able to get himself out to safety, but doesn't really matter for the side of Holy Grail. Someone got to show up, be involved in another kill, and now they just say, well, there's an entire bottom lane of barracks to take. Might as well take some buildings and then see if we can siege the high ground once we get there.
These are both towers that are about to be taken by Holy Grail. Gon will TP, take the XP rune on their side of the map. Does have Remnant available if he needs to reconnect with the team. But seems like Supernova, they don't want to take this fight. E-Blade now completed on Tinker.
Oof.
Like he's farmed, but there's this Medusa Beastmaster. Like Beastmaster has been holding Philosopher's Stone 2 games in a row. Seems like Dolbe also wants to play greedy. Both offlaners want to get gold out of nowhere. But going into Blink Dagger, as you mentioned, is going to help with the positioning, finding this Tinker.
Double damage empowers me.
So much money being picked up. Dolom has an absurd amount. Dude, actually, let's just take a second, right? Lizard likes to do this thing every now and then of just looking how much farm these Beastmasters get for no reason. Look how much further ahead he is over and above these cores on the Dire lineup. This is ridiculous. This is illegal behavior. This should not be allowed.
It's insane. Beastmaster's just insane hero, how much he can farm. Find this ancient black dragon. Suddenly you can be the most farm hero in the game. Like keeping up with Medusa, which is pretty nuts to think about.
Yep. Not even keeping up with her from the enemy lineup. Doing so in the same team. So finding his farm. And now here they're on the high ground. This is why I don't want this lineup to win, dude. Beastmaster Medusa. You know how many games I've lost to this? Medusa, uber stacked on the high ground, pushing, and I can't do anything.
You know how many games I lost, period?
Oh. Jumping on the back end of the fight is going to be Dong. Looking for SJ, but they don't find him. False Promise will be there in time. They keep the Oracle alive. Shiva's gone. Thrown out by Han, but Stonegaze actually stunned up the Tinker. He's trying to TP out. He's not going to be allowed to do so. Primal Roar is going to be there. Terrorized to follow this one up. And despite having Frost Shield, despite having the Defense Matrix, he still has no life. Dead without buyback for another minute. And Dong, unfortunately, just didn't have the damage to pick off the supports.
And now they're going to finish off these barracks. Go for the last second set. And it's going to be easily taken. Without Tinker, you can't take the fight. Right? What is Bounty going to do? Like, well, what's his purpose right now? Throw a couple of tracks that are going to get purged off from Oracle.
Yeah. Void Spirit's doing what he can through the mid lane. Trying to cut these creeps. The Frost Shield delaying proceedings as much as possible.
And through backdoor protection
will kick in. I think they still have enough damage. Yeah, they should get the racks anyway. And they pick it up. But as they retreat, Dong is right in front of them. Walking around with the Silver Edge. It's not the safest place in the world for him to be. He's going to go directly onto SJ. Can he at least this time get the kill? No, he cannot. And now he gets Primal Road. He's in trouble. He's in danger. He's going to get killed off. Yule Scepter into the air for Chen. And as soon as the Bounty Hunter drops, there's no way that he lives through this fight. The Chain Frost was thrown in by the Lich, but unfortunately, it got all absorbed by the Beastmaster army. No damage from the Lich. Nothing else the team of Supernova can do. And now Holy Grail's like, well, we were prepared to leave, but if you boys want us to stay, okay, we can stick around for a while.
Yeah, I was watching Bounty Hunter closely in that previous fight. He came in, used one Junata hit, and look at that damage. Yeah, that's it. That's the damage. And one Shuriken toss, and it went back. And that's it. He died afterwards. Holy Grail, they want to finish out the game. They're done with it. Medusa, even without Aegis, BKB's now done. How do you stop this? Tinker will need to go like madman mode.
Yep. Let's see what Tinker has got. Han throwing in some missiles right now. Dong is also waiting in the wings here, potentially looking for a jump. He finds it onto the Beastmaster. Dolam losing his HP, but the false promise will be there. Stone Gaze came out from Medusa as well, enabling them to catch and kill Sheep, who does have buyback, but maybe Chen might not be as lucky. He's in the middle of this fight. He got Primal roared up. He's going to get right-clicked down. He has buyback, but what can he do with it? Both him and the Phoenix have committed these spells. Tinker on the other side of the fight, trying to help and support this Void Spirit. But Dong forced to just jump to the south. They don't have enough damage. SJ will finally die.
Not anymore.
And long lost. They had to use all their spells to do this though. Chen about to die back. There's a Supernova near him, but there's not on top of him, so it provides zero protection. Bounty Hunter dead, 70 seconds, no buyback. Shola getting ran down now as well. Will probably die on the Lich, but does have the buyout, so would immediately return to the fray. However, while all this is happening, Mega Creeps have been claimed. Han from the low ground, throwing in some Shivas and some missiles, but they don't care about any of this stuff. Dolan still has the Guardian Greaves. However, Summer is down to 370 mana, so that'll finally sound the alarm for them to leave. They've gotten everything they wanted to begin with.
I'm just looking at damage numbers from Bounty. He bought back and he dealt 176 damage. What a hero. Look at him go. He popped off. That, like, he used BKB and ran to Medusa. Hit her once, died afterwards.
Yeah. Well, we do not have a bounty enjoyer in this game. We do have Beastmaster enjoyers as they catch and kill yet again Dong. No buyback this time. All right, dude. I feel like we should start treating Dota like MMA. It should be possible for us as spectators, viewers, whatever. We need a referee. This is a TKO, man. We need to get them out of this game. This is starting to hurt their psychology.
Exactly. End the game right now. It's good. They have laser against Mega Creeps, and they have... You can use Hand of Midas, instantly kill that Mega Creep every minute and a half. They don't really deal well with Megas.
No. And because Void Spirit didn't buy Battle Fury, they have no wave clear, unfortunately.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh, no. Well, here they come, looking for the end of the game. Khan just jumps in by himself. He knows that he's under no threat. BKB active, kills off Shola. No buyback for him again. And Shen will actually find himself a quick pickup onto this Gone Ember Spirit. As soon as his BKB is down, the mini stun from the Janata hit. They burst him with the E-Blade. And, well, the game keeps going, I guess.
Yeah, Gone, I was watching him on camera. He had the big smile after that move. Ah, man. Just wants to see the world burn.
Lucas.
Yeah,
Click on the recap. Click on the recap. Look at how much damage did Bounty Hunter do this time.
About more than Void Spirit. How do you deal 36 damage with... How's that even possible? That's one Chain Frost bounce. What is that? That's like one tick of Frost Shield. I don't even know. 36 damage. It's like one right click. Even though you use Chain Frost, it seems like it didn't connect on anything or there was pipe going.
Oh. Right now, damage numbers are the least of their worries on the side of Supernova. How on earth do we defend the space? Dude, tier 4 towers are at half HP. Nobody has buybacks. What now? What's the plan? Where do we go from here?
A good question. The answer is you're not going anywhere. You can't really leave the base. Roshan's going to be respawning in a minute. I mean, you might try to contest it because if they try to siege with Aegis on Medusa, like, what do? This game is unrepairable. Even repair kit couldn't fix it.
We'll have to bring that item back into the game just to give it an attempt. Supernova looking like a Hail Mary attempt. They are aware that Roshan is going to be the next big objective for Holy Grail. They smoke out with their heroes, but if it's Summer, this is the worst target in the world. Chola is here, does have Sinister Gaze, but they know that this Lich is dead. Sorry, mate, you're going to end up getting taken out. Sheep not even going to bother using the Supernova, but he is forced into it. Shola is still alive, will eventually end up taking a tumble. SJ getting chased into by Dong right now, and the Void Spirit at least wants him, but Primal Roar will make sure that does not happen. They kill him instead. He does buy back, though. Shen doesn't have it, so his life is gone for real. And with Tinker being alive still, they actually come back with Dong. He thought maybe he had an inroad in this fight, but he's dead. The game's over.
And boys,
GG,
call
well
it.
played.
Yeah, get out of this one. There's solo Tinker defending the base, Again, Bounty.
Oh, no.
Bounty and Lich, our observer, having a lot of fun with these numbers. I kind of started it, but he's memeing it up with us.
God's going to catch Han. Just trying to finish off the game. It's Hunter x Hunter versus Fast and the Furious, and so far Hunter is proving superior.
Yeah,
Han will do his best, but will end up dead, and that should be the game.
Han Solo could not defend their base, and we'll call GG.
Well, the first game was a cracker of an affair.